Are we live? I think we're live. Okay, we're live. Hey, folks, I'm Zach. I am here with Sinister Productions PCG. Today we are going to be playing his PCG Pergatory. So, yeah, let's play a paper computer game. All right, folks. So, thank you so much for being here. Hey, HMB Tiger. Hey, Creative Carson. How's everyone doing? Sinister Productions PCG is here on the line. So, Sinister, welcome to the show.
Hello. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for being here. Yeah. So, this is not your first PCG, but you are, I believe you're pretty new to the community, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. How many PCGs have you made so far?
I think 11.
11.
So far.
Nice. That's a good number. You're racking them up. All right. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, Purgatory looks really cool from what I've seen so far. So I'm definitely looking forward to playing it. So yeah, whenever you're ready, we can get started and play.
Okay. So, I'll send you the first screen.
Okay. By the way, do you mind if I put on some background music?
No, it's fine.
All right. Thank you. Let's there we go. Alrighty. So, did you send it?
Send it now.
Okay. Whoops. 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 Oh, whoops, I can't. I definitely can't have that up. Okay, that's work related, that's why. But yeah. Ooh, Creative Carson in chat says I'm thinking about doing a stream tomorrow. That's really cool. Okay, Sinister has sent the first screen. Let's check this out. Alrighty. So, well, we've got, let's see, is this like a top-down view?
Yeah.
Okay, so, where am I?
So, you're on this octagonal platform in the middle.
Okay.
So, around you, there's just like white abyss. Okay.
Okay.
There's like 4 paths coming off of the platform.
Okay.
In the middle, there's like a statue that resembles almost like a chess piece.
Mm-hmm.
And then around you, there's a sword, a shield, and like some kind of chessboard.
Interesting. A checkers board. I was thinking it would be a chessboard at first, since because of the chess piece, but
Well, same thing.
oh, okay. All right. So, and by the way, who's my character? Do I know who I am? Like, how did I get here?
So you just whoever you were from the normal world, you know what I mean? You don't really know how you're here. You've almost like forgotten everything.
Okay. Alrighty. And I don't know where here is?
No.
Okay. So in that case, let's go, well, I guess let's go take the sword and the shield.
Okay.
Alright.
Add that to your inventory.
Alright. Are you gonna keep track of my inventory, or should I write stuff down?
Whatever's easier. I can go grab some paper if you want.
Okay. I probably have some paper around here as well. I don't know, whatever works better. Let's see. All right, I got a piece of paper, so we can just do that.
Okay.
All right. Sword. Is there anything remarkable about this sword and shield?
Not really. They're just very simple.
Okay. Let's see. Creative Carson says starting off really looking like a really cool game. I agree, definitely. Okay, so let's go take the checkers board.
Okay.
Anything remarkable about that? I'll look on the underside of it and everything.
No, just a regular checkers board.
Okay. All right. So let's investigate this this chess piece statue over here. I'll walk all the way around it and see if there's anything on any other side of it or anything.
So there's some minor damage to it, like weathering, but apart from that, it's quite a solid structure. It's quite big. It's probably 10 foot tall.
Cool. Interesting.
Quite big
So
stuff.
when you say there's damage on it, is that from it being really old and the weather, or was there a battle? Can I tell?
Old weather, and it looks to be
Okay.
Some erosion and cracks and stuff.
Okay. So over here on the back of the chess piece, is that just I don't know, the horse's mane, or is that a ladder?
Yeah, it's just the horse's mane.
All right. Can I well, even if it isn't actually a ladder, I'm gonna still try to climb it. I'm gonna see.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can try up to the climb to the top of it.
Yeah. So it's quite tricky to climb to the top of it, but you eventually make it, and you look out, and all you can see is just white light, just nothing. Apart from the 4 paths that lead away, nothing else.
Okay. I'm going to, since I'm on top of the chess piece, I'm gonna try to rock it and see if I can knock it over.
Okay. So, yeah, trying to shake the chess piece over, but it doesn't seem to move. It's quite solidly into the ground.
Okay, interesting. All right, I guess I'll climb down. And one last thing, let me investigate the platform that the chess piece is standing on. Is there, it looks is it on a button, or is there a depression or anything?
It's sort of like a small mound. It's radiating a blue hue, but apart from that, nothing out of the ordinary, really.
Okay. All right. And you said it's firmly planted into the ground. I guess I'll try pushing it anyway, just in case, but...
Okay, yeah, so just rocking it, it doesn't really do much. It's quite heavy statue as well. It's quite well made.
Okay. All right. I guess there's nothing to do but to try one of these paths. I guess...
Okay.
Let's see, we have... Looks like 1, 2, 3, and 4 in Roman numerals. So...
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess let's start with 1.
Okay. So, you walk down the first path, and you come to a thick metal gate with a strong lock on it. Around the bottom is 7 coins.
Ooh.
But apart from that, there's nothing much, just a large gate stopping you from going through.
Okay. I'll take the coins.
Okay. So that's 7 coins. Add them to your inventory.
All right, 7 coins. I'll look at the coins. Do they have any designs on them or any words on them?
They've got a almost monstrous face on one end, and on the other end it just has a 1 on it.
Oh, okay, cool. I like this. Okay, so there's just a gate there. I can't get through it right now. Let's well, wait. First, can I climb over the gate?
You can try. I mean, it's got some sharp spikes on the top. So, are you gonna try and climb it, or?
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Yeah. Okay. So you try climbing the top, and you realize that the gate's it's a bit too high, and
Okay.
you end up your arms sort of give in, and you end up just falling down from the top of this gate.
Okay. In that case, I'll let's go back and let's go down path number 2.
Okay. So in path number 2, there isn't a gate, but there's a bat-like creature with 6 eyes in a large mouth filled with razor-sharp teeth.
Ew.
I'll see if I can send a picture now.
Okay. Hi, thanks for that in chat, HMB Tiger Games. I appreciate that.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting for that to come through, what are you gonna do?
Well, wait, Carmag says, wait, bats are blind, right? So you have to be quiet in case it tries to attack. Oh. Wait. I don't think bats are actually blind. Well, let me see. I mean, it's worth a try, right? So let me try to just like stand really still and see if the bat notices me.
Okay. So the bat starts making like strange clicking noises with its mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit like echolocation.
Mm-hmm.
And then it doesn't really understand what you actually are. It just knows that you are a living organism.
Hmm.
And it comes down and it opens its mouth and it comes to deal some damage.
Okay, I'll retreat back to the main room.
Okay.
Does it follow me or does it stay where it is?
It stays where it is. It doesn't feel any need to follow you.
Okay. Let's come back to that later then. Let's see what's down path number 3.
Okay. So, path number 3, you come to another large gate. Okay. Oh, there you go. There's a picture.
Ah, sweet.
But, yeah. So, path number 3, you come to another large gate with a thick metal padlock. This padlock seems to be a bit more worn, a bit more damaged, but apart from that, it's the same metal gate as the one you tried to climb over previously.
Okay, interesting. But the padlock is more worn, and I'm gonna try to break the padlock with the sword.
Okay. So you slash the padlock with the sword. It deals minor damage to the sword, just a few chips, nothing major. And the padlock ends up shattering and falling on the floor, and the gate swings open.
Sweet. All right, I'll go through it.
Okay. All right. Send in the picture now.
Sweet. Creative Carson says most bats are blind. Now I'm curious. I feel I need to Google this. Are bats blind? Google says, no, bats are not blind. But bats have very small eyes with very sensitive vision, which helps them see in conditions we might consider pitch black. They don't have the sharp and colorful vision humans have, but they don't need that. Okay, good to know. All right, so the screen has come through.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who have we got here?
So there's a large muscular monster blocking the path. this is the only path you can currently go down. So, yeah, around you's again just white void, but apart from that, it's you and the monster.
Okay, I'll talk to the monster and I'll be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Okay, the monster starts speaking in a different language. It doesn't understand you, and you don't understand the monster.
Okay, I'll like go up to him and I'll try to like, peacefully gesture to see like, point past him, to try to communicate like, "Hey, can I get past you?"
Okay. So the monster looks confused at first, and it starts like scratching his head. He's trying to comprehend what you're trying to gesture or ask him. And then he eventually kind of gets the idea, but he starts like shaking his head.
Dang. Okay, I'll try to just like squeeze past him. Like without like I'll just like kind of try to edge past him without touching him.
Okay, so the path's quite narrow, so you're kind of like walking on the edge, trying to not fall, trying to not bump into him. And as you just squeeze past him, he like nudges you off, and you end up falling down into this like white void, and just forever and ever and ever.
Ah, wow, this jerk. Okay, save game.
Okay, yep.
So it looks like on the left side of the pathway, it looks like there's I don't know, almost like little ridges or something.
Yeah.
But not on the right side.
Yeah.
Huh. So what is that? Is that just like, can I use that as handholds?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to drop down, like hang off the side of off the left side of this walkway, like by holding on to these ridges on the left, and try to like hand over hand get past the genie dude that way.
Yeah, that's fine. He doesn't realize what's going on. He's just a bit, not the smartest. And
Right.
So you're like you're hanging along the path, squeezing your way past him. So you make it past him. He doesn't really realize. Sweet. And then on the path around you, there is 1 second. $20 coins, seemingly belonging to the monster, either what he's protecting or not, but there's just 20 coins lying around.
Sweet, I'll take them.
Okay, so you take them, and then the monster, he has like the jingling, and he turns his head, and you just make eye contact while he's on this tiny little platform.
Uh-oh. I'll wave like hi.
Okay. So he sees you picking up the coins, but he's still confused at what you're doing, so he kind of just like shrugs it off like, oh well. And then he just goes back to blocking the path.
Okay. All right, well, let me walk further down the path. Does it go anywhere?
Okay. So you walk down the path, and I'll send you the next screen now.
Okay.
But you come to like a series of platforms, like one large ring with a few platforms like spurting off to the different sides. So.
Okay.
I just send in the picture now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there it is.
Yes.
Uh-huh. All right, what have we here? So, am I coming from this passage at the bottom left?
Yeah.
And I imagine this is like a top-down view?
Yeah, it is. So all these, the little lines with the different platforms on them are paths, little ones. This, like, ovally shape in the middle is just like it's another floating platform in the middle. There's not really any way of accessing that at the minute.
Okay.
And then on this ring, there's a few more coins if you want to pick them up.
Sure, I'll take them. How many are there?
Okay. 10.
10? Okay.
10 coins.
All right, so I am up to 37 total coins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are these little arms that are like sticking out into the middle of?
So these are like little paths almost, and then the circles on them are almost like stalls, like stands for different shops and things.
Oh. Huh, almost like Mercado.
So this is kind of like the main city. Yeah, a bit like Mercado.
Oh, sweet. All right. Well, let's go check out the one that says 1.
Okay. So
Yeah.
here you have. Hang on, I'll just grab the picture.
Okay.
Oh well. It's a school of magic, basically. So here you can pay for like semesters at the school,
Ooh.
where you can learn different magic spells. And the more semesters you do, the higher level spells you'll get.
Oh, sweet.
So it costs 30 coins for a semester. And you'll roll a d20 3 times.
Okay.
And then you'll get 3 of those spells.
Okay, 30 coins.
And they'll increase.
Sorry, go on.
And then they'll increase the like level of spell will increase the more you do it. So like the last ones are quite powerful spells for like the end game.
Okay. And like, so that's just a platform. The platform labeled 1. That's the magic school, or are all the platforms part of the magic school?
No, just platform labeled 1. I mean, there's lots of platforms if you want to count the expansion as well, but we don't have to use that because there's like all kinds of things like pet shops, like all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can do whatever.
And what magic spells are available at the school?
So for the first semester, you can get Grow Tree, Bright Light, Minor Teleport, Water Control, like Rapid Hair Growth, Small Explosion, Ant Colony, Iron Stomach, Weak Counter, and Long Breath. So you can interpret them how you will. They're quite wacky spells, but you know,
cool.
Still fun.
Okay. Still, 30 coins is a lot. Let's see what the other shops are first. All right, let's go check out number 2.
Yeah. Number 2?
Mm-hmm.
So there's an armory, which has... I'll try and send you a picture. It might take a while, but the armory, you can buy all kinds of weapons and things. So you can buy swords and shields and things. So some of the weapons are quite expensive, but, you know, they are quite good as well. They all have different abilities and things.
Okay. Do we have a, is there like a bow and arrow or any ranged weapon?
Yes, there's a bow for 15 coins.
15, okay.
And then you get 10 arrows for 10 coins.
Okay, so, so for bows plus the arrows, it's 25 coins total. Ooh, we have a...
Yeah, there's a picture. Or you can get like some better arrows, which are a bit more expensive, that can like phase through objects.
Oh, sweet. Dang.
So say you're behind like a barrier or something, you can, phase the arrows through and
Cool.
hit whatever.
Okay. All right. Let's see what number 3 has.
Okay. So number 3, this won't really apply much yet because it's a bit more expensive, but later on you can buy robots.
Ooh.
So there's 2 different robots you can get. You can buy like a robot that can help you, that gives you like tips and things for 80 coins, or you can buy a scout bot which has like a small cannon on the side of it, so that can do like damage as well.
Sweet. And how much are these?
The helper bot is 80 coins, and the scout bot's 85. They're quite expensive, but
yeah, more than I can afford right now.
Good for later games.
Indeed. Let's check out number 4.
Okay. So here you can buy like, there's the pictures of them there.
Oh, build a bot.
So number 4 is the clothes shop. So this is where you can buy like armor, all kind of thing. So yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now, if you want, there's also an expansion which we can use, which adds a lot more to the platforms, but we don't have to.
Up to you. Well, like,
Okay.
oh wait.
I mean, I'm happy. Oh, go on.
No, I was just gonna say, like, is that gonna fill in like these platforms that aren't numbered? Like, is that, or is it just?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. But what were you about
So
to
do you
say?
want to use it? Oh, I was just gonna go through them if you want.
Okay.
Yep. So there's an elixir emporium where you can buy different kinds of potions and things.
Okay.
You can buy like heal potions and stuff. And you can also, so this is a bit more expensive, but it's quite cool for later on. You can buy like a brewing kit where you can make your own potions with like different materials you find.
Okay.
And then there's like and then there's a pet shop where you can buy different like, almost like magical pets kind of thing.
Ooh.
I'll send you a picture of it here.
Okay.
So you can buy like, hang on. Yeah, there you go. So I'll send that. Wait for that to come through, but you can buy all kinds of them. So obviously, the more expensive they are, the better. Obviously, so you can get like a dragon for 100 coins.
Sweet.
But obviously, and you can buy like phoenixes and like all kinds of things, and they all do different things. Then there's like a historical artifact shop where you can buy all kinds of things for, so that can like enhance like spells, that can do all that kind of stuff. And that can also be used for like potions and things. You can get a magical tattoo, which basically, these tattoos are done with like special ink, like almost like elemental sort of ink. So those tattoos can like enhance spells in different ways. So if you got, I don't know, one of the spells, like grow tree, okay? If you had a red fire tattoo, it could like change the spell in a sort of way, like it could turn it into like grow a burning tree or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, cool.
So there's all those kinds of, so there's fire, water, nature, wind, light, and darkness. So, yeah. Then there's like, there's there's a library where you can like make your own spells kind of thing. So you would roll 2 d20s, and then so there'll be one set of words which are like adjectives, one set of words which are nouns, and then you mix them together and interpret it however. You can also do that for weapons, where you'll have an adjective and a type of weapon, randomly mix them together, make something wild.
Oh,
and then you
sweet.
do all that kind of stuff. Then there's like shrines where you can pray to different gods. And then these gods will give you like different like rewards and like blessings. Obviously, the longer you pray for them, or like the longer you're like a follower of them. So there's all that kind of stuff. Then you can get like your fortune told. And then there's also like a wand shop, which essentially does a similar thing to the tattoos, where say you had like a fire wand, it can change the spells in different ways. So it's quite a lot, but
Yeah,
you know,
dude. That is quite a shop.
a lot of information.
Like a market, I should say.
Yep.
The pet shop came
there's
through.
the picture of the pets, yeah.
Let's see. These guys are so cool. Tricella. Basilisk.
Oh, yeah. So that one my cousin came up with when he was helping us with this one. So it's basically like a teleporting monkey.
Awesome.
So it can teleport itself. It can like, it's like a bit like mischievous, like for like robberies and stuff. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
That could be handy. You've got your pixie with 2 swords by the look of it. Got Kieran over here. Phoenix.
That's like, yeah.
Alright. Puzzle. Kind of looks like an amoeba. Or a tribble with a tail. We've got a
True.
gargoyle over here. This colossal mask guy is terrifying, but awesome.
Yeah. He's like huge. He's like hundreds of feet tall.
Wow. Phantom over here. That is a pretty cool phantom, dude. And of course, we've got our classic dragon. Okay.
Yep.
So, let me, okay, back at this platform. Like, over here at top right, does this pathway go anywhere, or is it just to another shop?
Oh, that's just to another shop.
Okay.
There's also people in all of these shops if you want to interact with anyone in particular.
Okay. All right. Well, let's hold off on buying anything. I only have 37 coins. And I don't know what I'm gonna need. So let me go explore more of this world first, and I'll figure out what I want, and then I can come back to this market later.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. So let's go back the way I came, and I guess I'll do the same thing as before, like hang off the side of the platform and arm over arm to get past the genie dude. And
yeah, sounds good.
All right.
So you're back at the same place where you were before, with the big statue in the middle of it.
Okay.
Again, there's just there's 2 more paths they haven't gone down, splaying out.
Okay. 2 paths haven't gone down. I thought I went down 3 of them.
Oh yeah, okay. So there's 1 they haven't gone down. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's my
no
fault.
worries. All right, let's go check that one out.
Okay, so you hang down there again. There's another gate, but same thing as past 3. The lock's a bit more worn, a bit more weathered, you know.
Okay.
So it's pretty much just the same as path 3.
Yeah,
as
let's,
it looks to be the same as path 3.
Let's break it.
Yep. So you hack at the lock again. It shatters, and goes all over, and the gate swings open again. So,
Sweet.
are you traveling down that path or?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so you start heading down that path, and eventually you come across another one of those bat creatures. It's flying around, again, it looks to be like guarding something again. A bit like the fat guy before.
Ah. All right, I'll talk to him. I'll be like, hey, what you guarding?
Okay, so the bat speaks the same language as the fat guy from before.
Interesting.
They seem to be like in the same race, sort of.
Oh, I see. Is there a path or like an exit behind him?
Yeah, it's you're still on another long path.
Okay. Okay, let me just run past him.
Yeah, okay. So you're sprinting it past him. He hears your footsteps and he kind of looks behind you and he starts flying down, chasing after you. He's quite fast. He's probably he's just slightly slower than you, sprinting full speed.
Okay, is there, I'll try and make it to the exit to the next screen if I can before he catches me.
Yeah, so you keep sprinting, full speed, and in the distance you see almost like a beacon of blue light. So you're sprinting it towards the light. It's the only way you can go. So you're sprinting it from this bat, and you end up coming to a big circular, almost like divot in the ground. And from that is coming a large beacon of blue light.
Ah, sweet. I'll jump into the blue light.
Okay, so you jump into the blue light, and then you end up coming out onto the oval-shaped platform in the middle of the ring, in the middle of like the complex.
Whoa.
From before.
Oh, sweet. So I'm where is it? I'm over here at the center of like the marketplace.
Yeah, and you come out of the portal, like the light, and then you end up seeing that it's changed colours from a blue to like a dark greeny sort of colour.
Okay. I'll look around on this platform and see if there's anything there.
Okay, so on the platform is 5 more coins. There you go, I sent you a picture. There's
Sweet.
5 coins lying around. Then possibly from either someone who's died here or someone who's dropped them as they've gone into the portal and hasn't come back to retrieve them. Or something like that.
Okay. I'll take the coins.
Okay. So you're on 42 now.
All right, I'll look all around the platform and see if there's anything else.
Yep, so there's some small cracks, again, like weathering coming from the divot in the ground. There's the dark green beacon coming up, and you look around, and all that's there is just like all that's surrounding you is the abyss, and then where you used to be on the complex before.
Okay. I'll like bend over and peek underneath the platform and see if there's anything under it.
Okay, no, it's just the white void again, just like a big bright light.
All right. All right, well, let's step back onto the platform and teleport back if we can.
Okay, so you step into the dark green light, and you end up being teleported. Just find the screen.
Okay.
Here we go. So you end up being teleported to a different place you haven't seen before. It is an octagonal platform this time, with just one long path going straight forward.
Ooh.
I'll just wait for the screen to come on. There isn't much, but
Right.
you know.
Here we go.
There you go. So yeah, again, there isn't much apart from that one long path going forward. Just the same old that you've seen before.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'll look all around and see if there's anything on this platform, and if not,
Okay,
I'll just walk down this path and see what's there.
so you're looking around, and behind you, you hear the same clicking that the bat was making before.
Uh-oh.
With your first encounter. You look behind, and you see that there's a horde of 3 of them just swooping down towards you.
Okay. And are they coming from the direction of the walkway or not?
Yeah, they're coming from like the path, like the walkway.
Okay. Is the portal that I came from, like, does it still exist?
No, not currently here.
Alrighty, so I am trapped. Let me, you know what? I'm gonna go over to the side of the, platform, and I'm going to hang off by my fingers and see if, like, maybe the bats lose sight of me.
Okay, so you jump off and just hang on by your fingertips, and the bats like swoop down under the platform, and one of them opens its mouth and takes like a chunk out of your like bicep kind of thing.
Oh. Alright, okay, it was a good try. Alright, let me save game to before I did that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me instead, run past them, and, you know, I imagine these bats will be a little bit more ready for me than the other one was, but once I get up to them, I'm gonna try to do, like, a running roll to roll under them.
Yeah, okay. So you roll under them, and now you're on the other side of them, and you keep sprinting it down this path.
Sweet.
The bats are chasing you, and then you come to another octagonal platform. And in this one, there's another like 10-foot statue from before, and it seems to be like a statue of like a sort of like a woman with. It's quite weathered though. It's quite beaten. It's quite weathered, and it's sitting there in the middle. And from the bottom, it's radiating the same bluish hue as the chess piece at the beginning of the game.
Okay. Interesting. Is there a screen for this as well?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to load.
Ah, okay,
But
cool.
we won't keep playing, obviously. Oh, there you go. Right.
Okay, so, interesting. I'm gonna search all around this statue, like, check the base, check if there's anything, you know, hidden in the statue.
Yeah, so, again, like when you're looking at the chess piece of, like the statue of the knight before, like the chess piece, it's, again, very well built. It looks to be made by the same person or people. And it's buried quite tough into the ground. But while you're searching, you end up hearing like a ominous sort of laughter.
Uh-oh.
And you turn behind to see like a massive 12-foot tall like creature. Looks to be the same race as the fat guy and the bats. Mm-hmm. I'll just wait for it to load in. But this guy's name's Voldremoth.
Voldremoth.
So, yeah.
Like VOL.
Yeah.
D-
So.
Sorry? Mm-hmm.
VOLDREMOTH. So
Voldremoth. Okay.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So he's quite a tall, like, he almost looks a bit like a mad professor kind of guy.
Oh, sweet.
But yeah, so he's probably about 12 foot tall, so he's taller than this statue. He's probably like double the height of you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So he's quite big.
Ruh-roh.
So you're kind of like divided with the statue in the middle of you. But I mean, apart from that, it's kind of just you and him again.
Oh. I'll say, hello. How's it going?
Yeah. So he speaks in the same language
Oh, man.
as the other guys.
Does he look angry or...
No, he just seems quite like, he's almost a bit like, it's a bit like sadistic almost, like he's
Ooh.
smiling, but he has that kind of like, that look in his eyes, you know what I mean? Like he's just ready to like rip you to shreds with no remorse.
Ah. Good to know. And, And he's the same race as that fat guy dude. Like...
Yep.
So by the way, that fat guy dude, he is a version of the fat guy?
Not like a version, well, he's like the
Or is-
same species,
Okay.
but like,
He's a
Yeah.
different guy, but like sort of related to him somehow.
yeah, different guy, but like same species.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so Voldremoth, the Elastic Titan. All right, well, I guess I'll go back to searching the statue to see if there's anything interesting. I can't really...
Okay, so there isn't, again, you don't really notice much about the statue, but again, as you're searching, you kind of feel this like ominous shadow start like creeping towards you, and it starts like looming over you. So, I mean, you can
Okay.
probably imagine what that is, but you know.
Yeah. Well, if I didn't find anything, I guess I'll just start, I'll, like, wave to Voldremoth and, say, oh, well, nice to meet you, and I'll start heading back down the path I came from.
Okay, so you start heading down the path you came from, and you see like an incredibly long, almost like rubber kind of textured arm come round and grab you by the ankle with its like razor sharp claws, and it starts like dragging you back towards the platform you came from.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, I will ask him politely to let me go.
Okay, so just like the other guy, he doesn't really understand you. So he lifts his arm up into the air and he just like slams you down onto the ground. Almost like, you know, in like those films where like just starts like beating you against the ground, that kind of thing.
Okay. All right. I will take my sword and try and like cut his elastic arm off.
Okay. So that arm that's outstretched, it seems to be a bit like weaker. It's much skinnier than what it would normally be, and it's much weaker. So you slam down your sword as hard as possible, and his arm, you and the arm, still grasped around your ankle. You both fall to the ground, and he kind of like starts like writhing in pain, holding like what's left of his arm, like the stump.
Okay, sweet. I'll be just like, all right, sorry, man, you gave me no choice, and I'll just like walk away.
Okay, so you're walking away, and then he starts talking in the same language that it's been talking in the rest of the time, but this time it's more like an angrier tone, like not as like calm and collected. He's almost sounded a bit more like, a bit more confident before, and now he's kind of just more angry, like driven by hate now.
Okay.
So as you're running back, and you hear like large thumping footsteps coming behind you, getting increasingly faster and faster and faster.
Ruh-roh. Okay, I'll see if I can make it back to the other place, like the other platform, I mean.
Okay, so you make it back to the platform, and as you make it back there, he's been on your tail the whole time, and then he's standing at the only exit, the same path you've just came from, the only exit to that platform. He's standing there, blocking that exit, ready to
Wait,
destroy you, basically.
What is the exit? You mean like the exit to get onto the platform, or?
I mean like the path, like the only way to get off the platform, like that path.
Oh.
So it's basically
so I'm trapped.
So you stood at like the exit.
Okay,
like,
so I'm trapped into this platform.
Yeah, now you're trapped into this platform. It's kind of
Okay.
just like this back and forth between these two platforms.
Okay. Well, I mean the portal still doesn't exist, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to this guy and I'll like try to gesture, to my ear and be like, "Yeah, I don't understand you. I can't speak your language."
So he understands the gestures a bit quicker than the fat guy did, but he doesn't really care for what you have to say. You've hurt him, so now it's kind of just like it's either fight or flight. You know what I mean? So
Right.
he's ready to just kill you, basically, ruthlessly,
Okay.
just rip you to shreds.
All right. I guess this guy just does not want to talk. I will I'll threaten him with the sword. I'll be like, "Back off."
Okay. Yep. So you pull up the sword, and you threaten him with it, and he kind of like almost like snickers to himself, like thinking that it's almost like a feeble gesture, and he almost starts like stretching his arm, like stretching, like he's ready to kill you now, basically. Like he's sick of playing games, and it's kind of like a old-fashioned standoff. Like you're both looking at each other in the eyes on either side of the platform, and it's kind of like one person isn't going to make it out of this alive, that kind of thing. So
Okay.
he starts like stretching his arm, and then he like very quickly almost like elongates it to try and he's going for like your head, sort of like either like your chest or your head sort of area, and he's like, it's coming at you pretty fast, and it's kind of just like, it's going to be like a fatal shot if this lands.
Okay, I'm gonna drop to the ground and try and like kick him over me so that he rolls over me and falls off the edge of the platform.
Okay, yep. So you fall to the ground and you kind of kick him over you, and he's sort of like, he's confused at everything that's happening. Like and basically his arm ends up getting tangled somewhere on the bottom of the platform. So now he's kind of like just hanging on by any last means, like on the edge of the platform.
I'll go up to him and I'll offer to help him back up.
Okay, so you put your hand out to try and help him, And he realizes that he doesn't want help from you since of that huge fight and everything that you've done to him. Basically, he doesn't really want help, so he just decides that he isn't going to make it out of this alive, and he just releases his grasp on the platform and he just goes falling off into the abyss.
Oh, gee. All right. That sucks for him. I mean, his loss, I guess. Dang.
But from behind you, you start hearing like almost like a cracking sort of sound, and you turn around to see the statue that was in the middle of the platform behind you is almost like repairing itself, like becoming new again, that kind of thing, and it's producing like a blue beacon, and it ends up teleporting you to this strange place. I'll send you the picture now.
Sweet.
So this is like a top-down view. It's quite difficult to tell what it is, but it's like two platforms connected by bridges, and then there's a strange hexagonal-shaped building on one of the platforms, and then there's like a portal on the other platform. I'll just wait for the picture to come in.
Okay.
So I'll wait for this picture to come in. But yeah. There you go.
All right, sweet.
This is a top-down view, so it's this is the most difficult one to tell what it is. But essentially, these two almost like ladder-looking things are the bridges connecting. And then there's a portal on one side. So that's that same dark green portal. And then this hexagon shape is a strange shaped building.
Interesting.
So, and apart from that, that's all that you can see on here.
All right, so there's a portal and this hexagon shaped thing is a building.
Yeah.
And these are two bridges connecting these two platforms?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, let's go across one of the bridges and go investigate this building.
Okay, so you go into the building, and in it, you see, three almost podiums with three dark shadowy figures stood on them. These aren't the same creatures that you've been facing before. These seem to be almost these seem to be human, or the closest thing to human.
Okay.
So there's three podiums, and they're stood on the podium looking down at you.
Okay. I'll say hello.
Okay. So they ask you why you're here. They're very confused to see another human here, because it's not very often that it happens. They've usually died before reaching this place. So there's the picture there.
Huh. This looks really cool. It's kind of on its side, but even so, it looks really cool.
Yeah, I know, sorry.
No worries. I'll say, who are you guys, and what is this place?
Okay, so they explain to you that they are the council of this place, and they basically tell you that they used to run this place until the evil this evil race started invading it, and then they eventually gained power over it and that kind of thing, and they've kind of been a dictatorship, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So I'll say So those are the guys I was fighting before, like, like Voldremoth and, the fat guy and all those people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll tell them, like, how can I help?
Okay, so they basically say that they basically tell you that they've been waiting for someone to come and help save the people, almost trapped in Purgatory, trapped by the people, trapped by the evil race. Because basically what's happening is the people who are living here in this place are almost like they've been like enslaved by the evil race.
I see.
So they've been using them like do all that kind of thing, and that's why in all of like the platforms and shops, all you've seen are humans or like human-like creatures in the shops. You haven't seen any of these monsters because they kind of like reserve themselves for like higher level jobs like military and like kings and that kind of thing.
I see. So it's kind of like a peasant class kind of thing going on.
Yeah. That kind of thing.
Okay, so all right, but wait, what is this place exactly? Like, I mean, how did I get here? Why is why is this all just like platforms floating in this white void?
Okay, so the council tell you that no one knows how you get here. No one knows what forces have brought you here. Some people just appear. You don't know if it's as like punishment for like sins, or if it's just randomly. But it's just kind of out of the blue. People just arrive, and they tell you that eventually, over the years, people they've eventually developed a name for this place, and they've named this place Pergatory.
Oh, makes sense.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. All right. So, if I guess the thing to do is to overthrow these evil people who are enslaving us. Where do I go next if I want to do that?
So the council tell you that there is a portal on the other side of this island. If you go over the bridge, there's a portal that we can activate, and that'll take you back to the main civilization of Purgatory, which is known as the Ring, which is where you were before, on the platforms. And they say that after defeating what are known as the Titan Generals, which are these like boss battles essentially, and the portals shift, and eventually leading you to almost like the king, that's like the dictator that's kind of enslaving the population.
Sweet. All right, sounds
so
like.
So they're kind of like his like almost like defenders. You know what I mean? You have to get through them to get to the king.
Makes sense. All right, cool. I guess I'll go do that. Thank you guys for all your help.
Okay, so are you walking out back onto the platforms?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like where the bridges are.
Oh wait, I'll say. Do you guys have anything you can give me to help on my quest?
They tell you that they have are like basic kind of weaponry, but they say that if it's to save Purgatory, we'll do everything to help. So they give you a choice of 3 different weapons. Okay. So they give you a choice of like dual wielding basic daggers, okay? A basic bow with 2 arrows, or a basic sword, which seems to be like similar to the one you've currently got.
All right, I'll go for the bow with the 2 arrows.
Okay, so add a basic bow with 2 arrows to your inventory.
Okay. Basic bow. Arrow times 2. Okay. Alrighty.
And now you're heading back out.
All right.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I
go on.
do have to go in a few minutes because I'm supposed to go over to my brother's house for dinner, unfortunately.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, but this game is super cool though. Thanks so much for playing with me, and we can definitely pick this up another day. I mean, I could
Yes,
do it
of course.
tomorrow or whatever, or whenever you're free. So yeah.
That's what's good about this game, because it's like split into like 4 different chapters. So we can do whatever.
All right.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I guess we should probably stop right now. It seems like a good point to stop anyway, since I met the council and everything. But
yes.
I am.
Oh, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
You get 20 more coins for defeating one of the bosses. You get 20 for
sweet.
each boss. Sorry.
All right, I'm
yeah.
up to 62 coins. Yes.
Yes. I'll save where we were, but thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much for coming on. This was fun.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right, folks. Thanks so much for watching. Carmack says tutorial about horror movie coming Thursday trailers on my channel. Yeah, you guys should check out that trailer. I saw it today. It is fantastic. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you. Bye Epic Worlds. Yeah. Have a great day, folks, and PCG later.